Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Keith here, Jesse on the camera. Tonight on the bench, we've got our Kyosho Fazer D2 rear-wheel drive RC drift car. Now, we wanted to put the pop up and down headlights in it. It got some parts in the bag, but it wasn't quite enough. So, watch this video to figure out how we got these working with using only the parts included in the bag and not having to buy any more. Plus, we threw a light kit in it. Stay tuned, check it out. Great video. Okay guys, since you've seen the car last time, Jesse and I went through it, replaced all the electronics. Up front we went with a ProTech 140T Servo. Why do we have that one? Or why did we go with that one? We had it laying around. Simple enough. We picked up from our buddy Nick at RC Manitoba a Fukaru Onisaki gyro. Also check him out on YouTube. We also got the BL60 quick run and some really crappy double-sided tape. It's not really staying in there, but it's only temporary for now. And we also had the MC4 Motive motor laying around. It's a 10.5 motor. The thing is an absolute screamer. We sent it out to our buddy Ben. He did a little bit of mod work on it. We didn't like it at first. Now we're absolutely loving it. It goes great with this car paired with this ESC that does not have turbo timing. The BL60, I believe this is a Gen 1. Yes. BL60 Gen 1 does not have. I'm not sure on the Gen 2. Be careful when you're ordering them. They do package them in a combo and tell you that it is a G2, but that is the motor only, not the ESC. Be careful when you're purchasing those ones. Better yet, just buy the BL10120 if you want to get a good budget drift servo that has boost and turbo. Anyhow, Spectrum receiver. It's a 3-channel now, but we're going to switch that out to a 5-channel because we are adding in the GT Power Bluetooth version. RC car sounds light simulated system. I'm just reading the box on the side. But anyhow, we're going to throw that in. We've already got the app downloaded, so we're going to have sound and visual that we can control from the phone while the car's out, so we can change the sound. It could be a diesel pickup truck, a city bus, or maybe even like a... What are they running? Import thermometers. No, joking. Could be something Hector brought over from Japan overnight. Who knows?
Couple SR20s will pull a premium before Race Wars.
Jesse knows, Jesse knows. But anyhow, we wanted to fix this little flimsy front tab. I'm just going to try to find just a thicker piece of plastic or aluminum. Maybe go to the shop, make something in aluminum, because I just don't like how floppy that is. It's just kind of subpar for how nice the car is. Yes, these do rub the paint off the body when it does bob up and down there, so we are going to put something on there or just lower them down a little bit. Maybe rely on this a little.
Can you even put just some masking tape on the top?
Yeah, just something.
Yeah.
Because I don't like how that's going to rub through. Oh, and another thing. So, when you get this kit, the manual is very vague, and they do give you the parts to do the pop up and down headlights on the car, but they don't give you all the parts. We're still digging, and we're still digging online and through the manual. Apparently, there's another tray that goes over top, the servo mounts underneath, da-da-da-da-da. When you want to take the body off, you have to lift it up, go underneath, pull a pin out to unhook an arm from the linkage with all very small, delicate parts. We're not about that life. We're going to use the parts that they did supply, and we're going to mount the servo to the inside of the hood right here above the shock towers, where it's nice and clean and open, and then we just have a wire to undo. And recently, I believe Injora just came out with their 3-wired pogo pins. They're called pogo pins, those magnetic connectors that go together. You can get them in different shapes, sizes, all different ones. If you need a solution for your project, go on Amazon. Pogo pins, they make them all the way up to, I think, like 30 pin magnetic connectors. Nice. Pretty cool stuff. So check that out. We're going to get one of those in here, I think. Okay guys, I'm just rambling at this point. We're going to take the limited amount of parts they gave us in the bag, but they're very important to get it done. We're going to use a little bit of our pro noob knowledge and put this together. We'll take you for this ride so we can show you how we're going to figure out this mod so you can do it yourself, so you don't have to go down the rabbit hole in this horribly translated manual looking for the parts that may or may not exist. Anyhow, let's get it. We're gonna add a couple scraps of Cricut black vinyl since the bulb is shining straight up, just to cover the cracks. Try to keep the light in, so right there, behind. Plus, this will also help hold the top of this light bucket, which has no securement, really.
Bye, Felicia.
Sayonara. There we go. Bam! Now we shouldn't have any light leakage.
You want to show them the cut?
Cut on the side has to be big enough. Excuse me. To fit this feller. This guy has a notch. That's it. Sit up there like that. So
there you go.
How come it's so bad? A little better?
That's good.
Boom. So just do a little V cut and then cut back with your knife. That's a pretty small cut to try to bust off with scissors. Also, while you have it apart, it would not hurt to take a paint marker or black paint or something and just paint this front cut edge. Because when the light's flipped up, or like the light's on flipped up, it will actually catch a little bit and glow and kind of look out of place. Preferably you want to sand this out before you paint it, but hey, doesn't learn. I realized I forgot that. So, quickly buff out the edges, make sure there's no ugly burrs. Unfortunately, I noticed when they cut mine, they cut a little bit off the back side, so we have these ugly gaps on the back, but nothing we can really do about that. You can see there, kind of miscut there.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a crooked toenail. Okay. Gundam marker. Was it a Gundam marker? Whatever it is. Okay, so this is our passenger headlight. When you have it laid out, you want your dicky-doo to be on the left-hand side. Jesse just said depends where you live. This is the wrong-hand side, as most of the world would know this as. So left side of the car. Okay guys, we got it in bulb. A little bit of turmoil, like these pieces you can see, they're a little bit tweaked after they put them in there, like they're bent together. So if you tighten this guy all the way up, this rod's gonna be binding up. You put the other side, sure you can kind of force it all in there, but it's gonna have a lot of unwanted tension on it. So just make sure this dog is engaged. It runs like right through to the screw hole in the middle, so it's pretty strong. It's not just a little tap. And leave it a little bit loose. It does not need to be super tight, as long as they're getting enough grip to move the headlight up and down, right? You're not trying to drive or steer the vehicle with it, so it does not need to be tight. It's actually going to be better if it's a little bit loose to give you a little bit of extra unbinding.
Yes.
Yes, we'll go with that. Okay, we're going to do the other one. We're going to put it in the car, and then we're going to create the up and down headlight all in 1.75 hours. Okay, as you can see, it's back out of the car. Completely does not fit that way. The rod's a little bit long. It's got to be in there tight to fit. So what we're doing is we're shaving this down just a little bit, and we're also trimming down this knob. If you don't actually have it fully tight, it pushes out on the light for some reason, which is weird because there is room for it to come in. It's not grabbing in here, it's just a pass through. But so not such a quick banger. Jesse's quickly throwing the lights in the rest of the chassis, and I'm finessing fitment. We'll keep you guys updated, but prepare for a little bit of wrestling. We'll get this together. Just remember, guys, you can shorten this rod on both sides equally. Clean up your mounts best you can. Make sure it's seated, nothing caught, nothing sitting underneath it, and hope for the best. We'll see you back here once we get this in and start getting that servo dialed in for you. Okay guys, round two. Be prepared. You're going to have to make a notch in the bumper to fit your wiring through so it doesn't get pinched and slammed and scraped on the floor. Something quick and dirty, nice and simple. We're going to tie that in.
When you're not using the proprietary Kyosho light kit.
Why is there a hole for the prior one?
Well, no, but they might have a pre-bent thing already there. We don't know. We don't know what the light kit looks like.
Call the FBI, they might know. It's on these, right there in the corner, it's binding, right there and there. And I'm just wondering, man, these stickers are garbage, peeling off on the corners. Just wondering how to get a little less tension on that. And that answer is shortening this rod more. We're pushing the headlights like all the way over, you know what I mean, where they sit on the floater fins.
Mm-hmm.
Let's shorten that rod more. So we're almost there. So, okay guys, so as you've seen, test fit, doesn't fit, pull it out, rinse, repeat. We gotta shorten that rod at least 3 more millimeters.
Pretty drastic, 3 mil. Isn't it?
Huh?
3 mil's pretty drastic, isn't it?
7?
Sure.
So we're gonna do this 2 ways. We're gonna open up the bottom corner with our emery board sending stick. That's a better name, so let's go with that. Still holding that fire.
What?
Okay. Wondering why we have like a. Well, I guess when you tighten them up, you can actually cam them a little bit. So you have to kind of watch when you're tightening them up where your tab is in the hole.
Yeah.
Ether. Okay, guys, we got it in. We're using the stock linkage. We got it working. Fantastic. We have the pop up and down headlights working great. A little bit of fitment issue, but it's a hobby. We're not putting toys together, so hobby the hell out of it and get her done. Now, we got our servo set up. We just put a standard horn on. Now, the fancy J-hook horn they gave us was for like a micro spline, and it just doesn't work with what we're working with. So, we're just trying to figure out placement. We want to keep everything kind of in the center, away from those two pins, but we have a boatload of space up in the top of this car. I'm just right now trying to figure out where to cut it. There? A little lower? About there? First off, let's see how much travel we need.
Always use a smaller horn if you want to.
Okay, so say we're all the way back, all the way back. No problem. Put this right up here then, all the way back. And then all the way forward is right there. Okay, so very simple. Okay. I'm moving the wrong thing. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're gonna mount that third hole down, quick snip off the rest, and start wiring this guy up. We'll see you back here in a couple seconds. Double-sided tape. We're gonna double-sided tape this in for right now. That's all it should need. If it does fail, we will go up to the E6000, but we got some really good 3M double-sided tape that should not let go. Something like,
Well, yeah, we'll see.
pop up and down headlight, pop up and down. See it.
Pop up and down headlight.
Okay.
Seems to be working.
Buttery smooth. Okay, final test. Does it fit on the car? Did we test first? Hell no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
We're dying.
it had a baby.
So it fits, is what you're saying.
I just gotta check. It looks to me like. Yeah, like we lined it up so it just, like once I nip the little tip of that thing off, yeah, it's right up in there perfectly. It's just right there in front of the shock towers. That arm comes back, it just touches. If anything, I can just offset it over 2 millimeters, but it's not even interfering.
Nice.
So perfect, in, done. Okay, let's unclip it, move on. Yeah, I just clipped that nipple off there. Done. Bob your uncle, Robbie Schmo's brother.
Nice.
Drive until it started up and run.
Really?
And no throttle until it fired up. Ran for a second, now I get throttle.
It switched the lights when you drove in reverse.
I switched them. So we gotta switch that those with the rears.
Yeah.
Makes sense now. Running lights and brake lights. Okay guys, awesome little unit. It's got a pretty cool little startup feature. It didn't seem to give any power to the ESC until it cycled up. It doesn't use a Y harness like a lot of the other ones do. It's an actual pass-through unit, and it has 2 available channels that you can add in, I'm assuming, triggered accessories from your radio, like pass-through option or something. I'm not sure on that, but anyhow, it works great. We do have a couple plugs to switch around. We have our lights hooked up front and backwards, so pretty simple. Flip 4 plugs, good to go. We didn't put any turn signals in. It's a drift car. We do got the sweet popping up and down headlights. We slowed down that servo speed to 5% up and down, so it looks really good. Let's give it a little bit of reverse action because I got the wires backwards. There we go. So, very cool. We got that working, bind free, and we didn't have to buy any parts. We used some double-sided tape, and the parts included, threw it all in. Makes it easier taking off. And check out pogo pins, you guys. We're going to have to get a couple for this car. There is a power supply unit that Jesse soldered in that runs right up to the unit. We did mount it on the roof. Then you have to have your signal wire up, your signal wire down. There's a bit of plug, so we're probably going to make a little 3D printed piece and a wiring jack where the magnets all kind of click on, hold it together. Because we all live in the future now, and we can do stuff like that. Anyhow, that's enough about the car. Let's talk about the product. Anyhow, GT Power sent this over a little while ago. Unfortunately, right before I ended up getting sick with the good old C word there. But we're all good now. It's a Bluetooth version, RC sound, light simulated system, GT Power. Check them out at gtpower.com. Fantastic chargers and all Bluetooth connectivity. We have a couple of their different chargers. The Bluetooth on it is fantastic. You can monitor it with a really nice screen. Shows you the percentage fuel gauge. We'll call it fuel gauge, sure. It keeps track of all the cells for you right on the screen. It's nice. You can have it on your phone with you, so if you're just in the next room over, you can keep an eye on it. Remember, guys, do not leave your chargers leave anywhere besides a few feet away. Don't go do something in another room. You'll burn your house down, or your parents' house, even worse. And yeah, check out GT Power, gtpower.com, guys. We will see you with this little guy with some upcoming videos. We're going to throw a little more weight in the front and try something else out with it. But anyhow, we'll see you guys next week with another fantastic video. We're hoping to get the WT4 tow truck out to the painter this week, get the shell back, and get that guy together finally, and get that out of the queue, we'll call it. Build queue. Okay, guys, we'll see you soon.